Movies make a difference in how we see the world, and women's voices are not being adequately represented in shaping the views that shape all of our perceptions and that outlive us. It is a wonderful pleasure to welcome the inaugural run of the very first Athena Film Festival.
Tonight we are absolutely thrilled to recognize 13 women for their creative accomplishments and for their leadership in the film industry.
So our thought for this festival was really to highlight women's leadership in all areas of life, from community organizers to presidents of the United States.
We're going to be showing films and they're going to go all weekend long. We have several New York premieres.
We just saw Buto and I thought that was really interesting.
We just saw Desert Flower and it was a really moving film.
I really want to see The Winter's Bone, which is getting a lot of Oscar buzz, and I'm quite excited to meet the director afterwards to hear what she has to say about her work.
Do you think it's a good time for young women filmmakers coming into the business now?
The money part will always be the hardest part to solve, but also there's a really gorgeous tradition of women being very fired up, making great work in the documentary field.
Seeing a film that features a strong female lead, we realize how appropriate it is and that we should be seeing it more.
I think it's very important that women tell our stories and that our stories are seen and understood, and that some of the stories we tell are not about celebrities. They're about activists, they're about everyday people.
The moments that define people's lives are not the moments that are usually captured by Hollywood. So you're not only getting the idea of a perfect body and a perfect face, but you're also getting a woman who doesn't feel good about herself.
So how do you feel about yourself?
I feel pretty good.
You do? How have you managed that? The world wants to know.
I don't know. Barnard. I can't even begin to credit Barnard with how much it gave me. A lot of my downtime was spent talking about ideas, making something that's academic, social. And I think that Barnard really fosters that.
When I started in film, there were really no women filmmakers at all. The advent of digital cinema has put filmmaking in the hands of everybody, which is good, and part of that everybody are women.
This industry is sort of the last frontier of the boys' club. If we can hold tight to the stories, we can hold tight to the culture.
You know, in every single media operation, a man stands at the top of that ever-growing empire. The men are really key if we're going to make any progress.
Powerful women have always inspired me. I've always respected the sense of insightfulness and creativity that I've experienced with women. So the equality that women deserve to have in life should be understood by everybody as a community.
We're seeing a wave now of change that's going to come, and I think in the next couple of years we're going to see a much greater visibility for women, particularly women in the media. We need a network, we need a community, and women build a community. That's kind of what we do.
Women came together not only to discuss the films, but to share with each other their thoughts and resources, and to conspire about how to change the world. And this festival has helped us to do that, and will continue to in the future.